Today's Read Aloud story is an adaptation of The Gingerbread Man. Let's start reading. The Gingerbread Man. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage, lived a kind and loving old couple named Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They had always wished for a child to fill their home with laughter and love, but their wish had not yet come true. One bright morning, Mrs. Smith decided to bake a special treat for her husband, hoping to lift their spirits. She gathered all the ingredients needed to make gingerbread cookies, pouring her love and longing into each step of the process. As she mixed the dough and shaped it into a lively gingerbread man, a sprinkle of magic filled the air, and the cookie came to life. The gingerbread man looked up at the old couple with wide eyes and a mischievous grin.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I'm the gingerbread man, and I can talk,
he exclaimed, his voice filled with excitement. The old couple's eyes widened in astonishment. They couldn't believe their eyes and ears.
Oh my goodness,
gasped Mrs. Smith.
A talking gingerbread man.
The gingerbread man hopped off the tray and began exploring the kitchen, his little legs carrying him swiftly around the room. The old couple couldn't help but smile at his playful antiques. Mr. Smith's face lit up with joy, and he turned to his wife. My dear, perhaps this is a sign. Maybe the gingerbread man can be the child we've always wanted. Mrs. Smith's heart fluttered with hope.
You're right, my love. Let's show the gingerbread man all the love and care we have in our hearts.
But the mischievous gingerbread man had other plans. He giggled and shouted,
Run, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
With that, he dashed out of the cottage, his little legs carrying him swiftly through the fields, leaving the old couple chasing after him with laughter in their hearts. The gingerbread man raced through the meadows and forests, his laughter echoing in the air. Along the way, he met farm animals, ducks, and woodland creatures who joined in the chase, all wanting to catch the spirited cookie. As they ran, the gingerbread man's confidence grew, and he thought to himself,
They'll never catch me. I'm the fastest and cleverest cookie around.
But as he raced through the forest, he came across a cunning and sly wolf. The wolf's eyes gleamed with hunger, and he saw the gingerbread man as a tasty treat.
Little gingerbread man, I'll gobble you up,
snarled the wolf, its sharp teeth glistening. Fear struck the gingerbread man's heart for the first time, and he knew he had to escape. With all his might, he sprinted as fast as he could, dodging trees and jumping over streams. The wolf chased after him, its growls growing louder and closer. Just as the wolf was about to catch him, the gingerbread man spotted a familiar figure in the distance. The old couple, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They had followed his every step, their hearts filled with worry and love. "Jump onto my back, gingerbread man," called out Mr. Smith. Without hesitation, the gingerbread man leaped onto Mr. Smith's back, and together they outran the wolf. The old couple's love and determination protected their newfound friend. As they reached the safety of their cottage, the gingerbread man's heart was filled with gratitude and a newfound understanding.
"I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Smith,"
he said, tears welling in his eyes.
"I was so caught up in my own adventure that I didn't realize the worry and concern I caused you both."
The gingerbread man continued, his voice filled with remorse.
"I was being cheeky and thought I could run away from everything. But now I see the true value of love and family."
Mr. and Mrs. Smith embraced the gingerbread man, their eyes filled with forgiveness and warmth.
"We understand, dear gingerbread man,"
Mrs. Smith said with a gentle smile.
"We were just worried about you because we care for you."
"Yes," said Mr. Smith. "You may be made out of dough, but you have a special place in our hearts. We want you to be safe and happy." Touched by their words, the gingerbread man nodded, his expression filled with gratitude.
"Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I've learnt my lesson. From now on, I promise to be more careful and appreciate the love you have given me." And so, the gingerbread man became a cherished member of the old couple's family. They shared delightful moments together, baking and decorating gingerbread cookies, singing songs, and telling stories late into the night. The end.